Right, I'm back, people. As I said, I was only switching over because it's for the because it was for the VOD. It's a lot easier for me to just stream a game and have the VOD for that, as opposed to just go straight to the other game and streaming. Okay, it's a lot easier for me. All right, so there's that. Um, as we know about the desktop audio issues. So there is that. It's not deliberate, but it is that. Um, what I'll do is I'll put the Spyro VOD up for the YouTube people. By the time this is up, the Spyro VOD should be up because I'm going to put that up on after I finish streaming some Boltgun. So yeah, so the Spyro one should be up after the Warhammer 40,000 has been done. This is being dumb now, isn't it? It's being done. Yeah, it's being done. I need to close this. Close that. It's being done with trying to find Boltgun on here. Ugh, this is annoying. There are ways to get it to do it. It's just being, as I said, it's just being stupid. Capture any full screen application. That should be Boltgun. Okay. Capture a specific window. Boltgun. There we go. It's refreshed. I'm gonna have to rest or do outside stuff. Okay, no problem. That's fine. I was just trying to get it to work. It was being OBS was Streamlabs OBS was being stupid. So it has been a while since I've played this. So you know. 0 shotgun ammo, lol. Give me Volkite ammo. I very much want melter gun ammo too. Heavy bolt, oh, gimme. Yeah, I'm having to play this one with one earphone on because it's actually the game itself is pretty loud. I'm actually gonna turn the game down a bit, just on my end, just because, geez, I've even turned it down a bit. Anyway, this game I just think is just generally loud. Give me some bolt gun ammo. I need a key. Okay, there's gotta be a key. There's gotta be a key somewhere. Why is the Vengeance launcher only strength 3? Strange. But yeah, I need to find the purple key. It's up there. No, it's not up there. Huh, okay. So it might be in another room. But yeah, I think it was last week or so, I played my first, I think it was the week, I think it was a week or two ago, I played my first, my first game of, oh wow, game says no. Game does not like me. Game decided to push me off and say, screw you. Oh no, I had to restart level and then it just doesn't take all my guns away. Yet fuck off. Yeah, no. Give me all my... Wait, it just took all my guns away. It just took all my guns away. Really? It took all my guns away. Let me quit to menu and let me load the actual just this one. I swear, if it's taken all my guns away because I reset the level, like, fuck you, give me my guns back. Yeah, give me my guns back. I want all of them. Look, I like the bolt gun, but I need the other guns too. Like, game, come on, please. I think I've got, like, all the weapons I'm gonna have on this chapter anyway. That gun that he's got, the heavy stubber, that's actually got really good. That's actually got really good in the tabletop now. Because it's got a 36-inch range, but it shoots 4 times. It shoots 4 times, and if you're within half range of it, and if it's within half range of its maximum range to the target, you shoot another 3 times, so you shoot 7 times. So it's like got really, really good. Whoops. It's got like really, really, really good now. And the cultists can take, they can take 2 of those. If they have a full squad of 20 guys, they can switch 2 of their basic guys out for guys armed with those stubbers. With the heavy stubber. They're not gonna necessarily, you're not gonna necessarily hit with it because it's a 5 up to hit if you move. If you don't move, it's a 4 to hit. It's a 4 up to hit. But the whole unit cannot move. If even some of the unit moves, you take the penalty. You take it. You're on your basic ballistic skill, which is a 5 for that weapon, because that's the basic shot. That's the basic thing. Anything that's got heavy, how's the heavy rule? Gains +1 to hit. Oh, he's got a shotgun. That actually hurt me. That looks like ammo. The big ammo thing down there. That's a Volkite. Yeah, I was assuming as soon as I picked that up, you would all spawn. Strength 6. I thought this thing was strength 5 in the tabletop. Basically, it's just a laser. Well, it's not a laser, but it is a laser. It's like your it's like your agitator. It's like your agitator feeder thing from. I don't know how to explain it. Actually, it's okay. Unless it's just a fucking laser gun. It's just a fucking laser gun. I better get a las cannon. Look, I love heavy bolters, I really do, but I do want a las cannon as well, or a missile launcher. A melter gun, huh? Now we go into the caves in this that actually just look like they're flesh. Oh great, an ambo. Yeah, I'm gonna cheese him. It makes more sense to cheese him. Because he has a lot of health, and I don't have that. I don't have like tons of health, so of course I'm gonna choose him. Yeah, plans for tomorrow is I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. I'm just gonna take the day off as, you know, just as a regular day from streaming. Yeah, I can't activate it. I don't have a key for it. I do see that's the super health pack though. Up there from the other thing. It's one of the other ways this has a super health pack. I'll save that super health pack for later, actually. I know where it is. The actual designs in this are actually based off the box art of a lot of the to be fair, the actual designs of like the weapons and that, they're all designed off GW box art for like anything that's got like that's anything that's used in this game. It's all box art. It's all designed on box art, at least one way or another. Damn it! Last save, really? I gotta do all that again. Well, fuck you then. I've had enough. Yeah, we'll try and at least get through this act. I think I'm at least halfway through it. We'll try and do that, and then we'll see how other things go along. I think this level's gonna be decently long though. But yeah, as I'm saying, tomorrow is one of those days where I'm gonna just, you know, chill out and do my own thing. But yeah, all these like things in this game, they're all taken off like they're all taken off like official GW artwork and miniatures that they actually sell. So a lot of the characters are. They're actually based on the heavy metal art team's you know, paintings and stuff. Like how they've painted the miniatures and stuff. That's how a lot of them are done. Damn it! I died again. Load lost. So this is getting annoying. I need to save. I need to save the game. So to stop doing the same bloody crap over and over. The thing is plasma guns are hazardous, they do get hot, so you have to be careful with rapid firing the damn thing. He ain't getting back up because I jibbed him. They sometimes, the aspiring champions sometimes come back up as chosen. I love plasma guns. They're like they're so good in the game as well because you can just fire them normally and just you just go through armor, or you just fire it as a supercharge and it goes even further through armor and it does increase damage. But then you have to roll a hazardous weapon test, and if you get a 1, you explode. It used to be if you rolled a 1 to hit, you exploded. Now it's after you fire the weapon, so even if you miss the weapon, as long as you don't explode, you're okay. So it's like a built-in failsafe it is for the weapon now, because you can't. Because you're not going to necessarily fail you may fail to hit them, but you're not necessarily going to fail to like explode, you know. So it got pretty good. It got pretty good. These hazardous tests are a lot better because it used to be You roll the 1 on the 2-hit roll and you just go boom. Contempt is your armor. It's basically a reference to Armor of Contempt in the game. It's just a reference to the armor the Armor of Contempt rule in the game. Which it used to be a rule where it's you take less damage, like power armored stuff and certain vehicles would take less damage. But now it's a stratagem, so it costs you command point. So it's kind of weak in comparison now. I'm playing games with Ambles. And heat plasma. They're just annoying because they have a lot of health, but plasma actually splash damages, so it's actually a very useful weapon in this. Because it just does a lot of splash. So as long as you're not near it, you can splash damage a lot of enemies, so you can shoot them around corners and stuff. Or you can hit the corner and then just splash damage them. Shotgun doesn't need strength to actually do a lot of damage, it's just because it just hits so many times, that's where all its damage comes from. That's why it's a little nerfed in this, and that's why it's only strength 3. Yeah, the start shotgun is actually like strength 4 if you... Ancient Amble. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, a regular Amble will die to this, but the super one isn't going to die so easy. An all ammo crate, nice. He's actually incredibly fucking tough. Oh, come on. Oh, it gave me an autosave, great. Great, it gave me an autosave. That's very nice of it. The thing is, the regular ambles are not too hard to kill if you can choose them like that. They're just a pain in the arse. It's just like a lot of enemies in this. If you do it normally, they're just a pain in the arse. I've always loved 40k. It's one of my greatest loves. But the problem is the miniatures are so damn expensive. I'll be honest. I do use the money that I do get from streaming, it does go towards like paints and brushes and stuff and towards the actual miniatures as well. It does, I will be honest, it does go to that stuff. So I'm not gonna make any illusions that it doesn't go on stuff. It does, but it goes on 40k stuff. And the 40k to me is, and it may sound silly to some people, but 40k to me is it's therapeutic, because I enjoy building the miniatures and I enjoy painting them and like bringing them to life with color and stuff. And it lets me basically show off my creative side, because I'm not very good at being at like drawing and stuff like that. So having the miniatures to paint is great for me because it lets me show off that creative side of mine. So yeah, it lets me show off like my creative side and such, as opposed to like with trying to do certain things. I think I could just run past this guy, but that's gonna be a pain. That is. Oh, gun Vulcanite. Ow, that hurt. That was a crack. Okay. He's stuck, so I'm just gonna chase him because he's a boss tier enemy. He's toughness 7, so you know, chase him. I know there's medicants. Alright, so I've got the key now that I need. And that's ammunition that we desperately need. Oh, that I so desperately needed. It's like Doom says you desperately need a medikit. In this, it's like you just so desperately need ammunition. It's so stupid. Because the amount of ammo that you just chew through is just stupid levels of chewing through ammo. Nurglings. Fun. The only thing I haven't seen currently is corn. and Slanesh. I've not seen either of those two. I think Court of Slanesh are in the final. Will be in the final act because I know this game has. Three acts. Basically chapters, episodes, however it's called, you know. Well, whatever FPS games call their stuff these days. Because I grew up with like Doom and that, so for me Doom was episodical. Is there another one? No, there isn't another Marine or anything else good. I think I'm full on ammo for everything, great. Oh great, lava, I'm gonna have to go across. Gonna have to go across pits and that. And I'm gonna get shot at by assholes from above, I know that. Okay, the renegades with plasma can piss right off. Need bullets. Yeah, Volkite just explodes. It'll explode anything that's nearby them, so they all tend to just all die all at once, which is great for me. It's because I've got to go back the way that I've come to get to where the yellow key card is. Because there is a bit with a yellow key door that I needed to open, so you know. Try and remember what that bloody thing is. Oh shit, that's not gonna work. What? The last save is all the way back here? What the shit? That's bad. Eat this! I just carved them up like a turkey dinner, like Thanksgiving. Maybe not that brutal, but Thanksgiving isn't that brutal, so you know. Armor not rated for contact with nearby materials, so basically don't go in the metal, in the molten slag. It's not rated for that. There's always something that will kill will kill a space marine. It's like Space Marines are like these super ultra superhuman transhuman warriors, yeah? But the thing is, that doesn't mean shit because there's still plenty of ways to, you know, kill them, yeah? It's like even the ones that are even these Chaos ones that are wearing Terminator armor, they can be killed. They're tougher. Don't get me wrong, they're a lot tougher. This is the thing. Power armor does increase your life expectancy a lot in the 41st millennium, but it also is likely. It's also more likely to make you a bigger target. So you're gonna die quicker anyway. Because people are gonna shoot you. People are more likely to shoot you if you're wearing power armor because you're a bigger threat. You see. It's all about that kind of thing, you know. So it's like a bigger threat is likely going to get shot first because, you know, it's a bigger threat. I will say I did enjoy my first game of 10th edition. I really did, but I can see the problem. I see the problem with And as I was saying, the biggest problem with Warhammer 40,000 is it's just the cost of the game. Like for me, I've got my army and I've more or less got my army sorted, and I just need to add a few bits and pieces here and there. So for me, over the next coming months, that's not too expensive. But I've also got to remember that next month there's 2 birthdays that I have to get stuff for. So one of the there's my birthday where I want to get stuff, but then I've got to get something for my mother, which is a few days after my birthday, and then at the end of the month I've got to get stuff for my brother, aka the main guy who's streaming on Bootleg Raccoon at the moment. He's actually my brother. I've got to get him something as well for like his birthday. So there's that. My main issue is I don't save my game enough in most games. I'm too used to autosaves. I don't save my game enough in not in 90s FPS shooters. That's why I always end up having to do like massive chunks of the game again. I could have like completed this level over and over like about 3 times already probably. But you know, being an idiot. Me being an idiot has prevented that. The problem with the aspiring champion is he does actually have a plasma pistol, so that thing will tear me to shreds. The heavy stubber cultist is actually slightly tougher. I want him dealt with. I don't want to piss around. That was going to close on me anyways, as soon as that, so that's why I had to run through it. I've actually got some corn demons and some Zinch demons as well. I've got some of them for 40k. I bought them as allies, really, for my army. Like, I just bought them just to have something to paint, just to get into, like the first year. And now it's all just been mainly Chaos Space Marines, so that's mainly what I've been buying, just Marines, just to bolster up my forces and stuff. So, like, you know... I do want some Chaos Chosen. They'll definitely bolster my forces up, and they'll be very powerful in melee combat. Even against like light vehicles and that, I can damage them with them. And they've got free wounds. They've got free wounds. I think they're toughness 5 as well. And with the power fist, the one with the power fist will definitely do a lot of damage. I can take, I think, 2 power fists for 5 chosen, every 5 chosen chaos chosen I have. So it's like, they're good. They're really good. They also can take combi weapons as well. They're really good. So they're like cool as hell. Ugh. They've got a lot of wounds, and they don't cost that many points actually. In all fairness, because your Terminators, funnily enough, Terminators cost more than your Chosen. Because of Terminator armor, because you're always paying a premium for Terminator armor. But the Terminator armor only gives you a 2-up save and a 4-up invulnerable save, whereas the Chosen have 3 wounds and have a 3-up armor save anyways. And they cost less points. And you can fill 10 of them. You fill 10 of them, same as the thing. But they're about the same. I think they're about the same toughness in that. I think the reason the Chosen have that is because that they're more demonic than they are Space Marine. Oh god, a great unclaimed one. Bloody Nurglings everywhere as well. He's got a bell that does a load of damage to and it summons Nurglings. I need to get out of there. That's the. I do not want to be close to him. Simple as that. I killed myself because it's like, eh. Should still be some health kits around, yeah. What I really need is I need some armor, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Bloody hell, that attack hurts. That filth wave is just evil. I'm okay. We can beat him, we can beat him. Oh, I see my way of beating him already. I could get some Oh, yes. Dragonfire rounds. They set shit on fire. I should recover to a certain amount of health. Ah, they got me. I am playing this on hard, so you have to understand that it actually is difficult for me. I'd say this is about the same as Ultraviolence on Doom. Doom. Ow, that guy really hurts. He really does not like me. Very well as button sleeping is the level layout to Doom. For this, yeah, you could. You could. I don't think anyone's done it, but you could do it. Just grabbing the contempt that I can get, that's all it is. If I can get any level of contempt, that's good for me. That's the exit, I think. I'm alright. As I said, I might just finish this chapter and then just go to... I might just finish this chapter and then do as much as I can of the second one and then see how I'm feeling. Or I might just stop this and then just do the next bit after the next bit because I am getting a bit tired myself. Yeah, stay away from the bell. What's Nurgle's bell? Yeah, no, we're not getting hit with that. Ow, shit! No! Oh, that was so fucking close. Got some armor. That's more important than health, actually, but I also need some bloody health. Holy yeah, as you can see, I'm making silly mistakes, which will almost get me, which will almost guarantee get me killed. Got him! I just needed a plasma gun. Oh great. So just trying to get the contempt there will kill me. Great. That's great to know. Game wants to kill me. I'm just restocking on ammo because I use so much ammo up. It will surprise you, I'm actually out of Boltgun ammo. Yeah, well, I need basic Boltgun ammo because if I don't have it, I'm in trouble. I just need to find where to go. Ugh. Where is it to go? Because this level has taken me like an hour to do. I think this is the final level. Yeah, I think if this level took me an hour, I think this is the final level of this chapter. Or at least it makes sense, because if it's taking that long, it's actually it would be considered a difficult level. How's the disc drop? Okay. Ow! Plasma to the face! I'm just gonna run. It's not worth fighting. Oh no, 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 that was a dumb jump. Oh, I don't die. Okay. I just have to start back. Get slagged, bitch. You know, because I could see them, I'm just going to pick them off by sniping them down just with the bolt gun. Oh shit, I fell. I lose 20 health. Okay. I'm gonna piss around with shit I don't have to mess around with. You just see me sniping them now, cause I ain't putting up with that bullshit. I can see him a mile away. I'll hit him with something that's. I simply just got tired of taking it up the ass, basically. If you're there, I'm just gonna snipe you. I got one more level, damn. Oh. There's a plasma gun, that hurts. That's one of the few things that can actually hurt me. Just a lot of cultists at the moment. Then again, cultists are cannon fodder, so it kind of makes sense that there's a lot of them. I'm a little surprised that they didn't put the flamethrower cultists in the game. Because you can get cultists that have flamethrowers. I think it's because the GW doesn't actually sell any cultists with flamethrowers. Although they used to in the Dark Vengeance box set back in 2011. They used to sell the starter set that came with the cultists had guys with flamethrowers. I have 2 of those. Oh my god, a vortex grenade. Hell yeah. I'll take that. Gimme, gimme. Metal fuel, plasma ammo, Volkite. As I said, I still have not figured out what Volkite actually is supposed to be. More Nurgle. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that Khorne has not been used yet. You'd have thought Khorne would have been the first thing, but no, it's been Tzeentch, Nurgle. Actually, a hell of a lot of Tzeentch. Kraken ammo. Nice. Kraken bolts are always nice. I love Kraken bolts. But yeah, it's all been Nurgle and Tzeentch, and as I said, a hell of a lot of Tzeentch. So where the hell is Slaanesh and where the hell is Khorne? If that is in the next chapter, that makes sense. If they don't pop up, I'm gonna be like, okay, what, you fucked up. There's no Khorne. Khorne would never jump out of a fight. He would never not be in a fight, you know. He don't care where the blood flows, but his guys will always be in a fight, especially if there's a good fight to be had. I know this is Chaos, but I would have expected to see some of the other 40k races in here, like maybe Drakari or Eldari as well. But that if that's not in here, that'll all come in the Rogue Trader game. That's that'll all come in the Rogue Trader game. I didn't want to use that grenade right there, but I don't really give a shit. It's a vortex grenade. It sucks everything in. It does a fuck ton of damage to the big tough enemies who don't insta die. Get melted, punk. Yeah, this is one thing I am not a big fan of this game. Is that your health goes from 100 to 0 too damn quick. That's one thing I am really not a fan of. He got me. By the way, the stubber that they are carrying, that these big strong guys are carrying, these regular cultists that are carrying the big heavy machine gun, that's actually just a Browning. It's just a Browning M2. They just call it a heavy stubber because it just sounds cooler. Yeah, he ain't getting back up from that because that vaporizes him. Ludicrous chips! That will also be something else I will stream at some point. Not on the hardest difficulty though, like, Jesus Christ, no, not these days. It's been, as I said, it's been 12 plus years. 12 plus years has affected my reflexes, especially also with the medication that I'm on. For my mental for my mental health and my anxiety. It's like my reflexes are like kind of shot these days. They're not great. Contempt's nice, but I have like no health. As I said, this is the biggest problem of this game. Is your health goes from 100 to 0 way too quickly. And I know I'm playing this on hard. Ow. So I know I technically don't have any right to complain about it, but and I'm not really complaining about it. It's just a pet peeve that it's like you just die so quickly. In Doom, you at least like even Doom 2016 and Eternal, even on harder difficulties, you still survive. You still have a higher level of survivability. I'm a fucking space marine, and I like take so much damage instantly. It's like. It's like I'm a goddamn space marine, but yeah, I'm about as tough as fucking flak armor. It's like you are supposed to feel somewhat powerful and somewhat tough as a space marine, and I'll be honest with you, I'm feeling like weak. You just stand there and let me shoot them. They are dumb. If I don't have to jump down there, I'm not jumping down there. If I can kill most of them effortlessly, I'm going to do so. I mean, okay, yes, it took all my plasma ammo, but like, come on. There's so much plasma gun ammo. It doesn't really matter. I'm actually being serious. There is like so much plasma gun ammo, it does not actually matter at all for me. Because it's just like plasma gun reload. So there's a yellow door, and then there's the red door, but now I've got the purple key. I'm assuming more shit's gonna spawn. Yep, I was right. You're wearing Terminator armor, yet a frag grenade does so much damage to you. Like, what the hell? Genetically modified and empowered humans, my freaking ass, you know? That makes more sense that they're guarding like a fucking melter gun or something. You plasma. But yeah, as I was saying, I love plasma weapons. I think 40k has the best plasma weapons. Oh god. So I'm assuming the key is further down here. I'll take the grenade and all that. Oh god, they can get up here. That's an Imperial, that's an old ass projector. I blew him up, but I killed myself. Shit. He got me again. Damn. I got licked. Just in case I have to come back through this bit, that's all. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I need to sleep, actually. That's how tired I feel. Damn. The Frog's a Spyro 1, yeah. That doesn't surprise me, you know. Wait, I'm hearing myself twice. Yeah, with this headphones on, I seem to echo. I seem to be able to hear myself. I think... No, this is better. I think it was too close, so I was hearing myself twice. Ha! That's hilarious. Nope, I'm still hearing it. I think it's myself on my end, not actually on the stream. I don't think I'm echoing on the stream. I think it's just more echoing in the room. Oh god, the bloat drone. Die! Thing is those things aren't like strong, like health wise, they're just tough. This is as I said, this is the main problem with this game is the ammunition. You never have the right. You always have like good weapons, and then they run out so quickly. That's the main problem with it. It's your ammo runs out too quickly. Kill bloat drones here, so there's got to be another way. Yeah, I've got to go back this way. Wherever there's enemies to kill, that's usually the correct way for you to go, you know. Yeah, those frogs are not actually in the tabletop. They're not in the tabletop, so yeah, tabletop wise you don't need to worry about them. But yeah, I remember those. I remember the frogs from Spyro 1. They were kind of a pain. They were. So now I've got the yellow key. I need to do that. Didn't exist in Warhammer 40k stuff. I think they do exist. I think technically they do exist, but they might just be a new enemy. They might just be an enemy just for this game. I'm not 100% certain on that one. Nah, because this is Focus. This is Focus Indie Studios. This is Focus Studios, which is this. This is their indie development one. So they're the ones who made this. I think they're like ex-Relic employees and stuff. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. I think they might be, but. They do have to follow it on the law, but it's not something that's actually on in the tabletop. It might have been something in the past that doesn't exist anymore. Ambles exist, but you cannot buy the miniature anymore. You can't buy the Amble miniature because it was only an 8th edition thing for Warhammer Quest. So you can't actually buy the miniature anymore because they've stopped making them. if you want to buy it, you have to eBay it, and it's like usually it's like busted overpriced because people know that they're not making the mini anymore. So it's like, of course, they price gouge the fuck out of you. Because it's for Blackstone Fortress. But no, Games Workshop is very, 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 very strict, to the point where one could say they're very anal about the about lore and everything to do with 40k. This is why they cancelled Brother Alpha Busa. Why they basically sent Alpha Busa a cease and desist on text to speech device, because because the Emperor is one of their more iconic characters in the series, in the plot and the series, the game, and of course because they don't have control over Alpha Busa, they basically told them shut it down. They basically just got their legal team and just turned around and says shut it down, otherwise we're going to sue the fuck out of you, because we don't like the way that you're using our intellectual property in that. So he's just like, okay, whatever, and then of course then he just went and did, you know, Hunter the Parenting. He just went and did that instead. It was just like, I don't give a shit. I'll just find something else that I can just use as a basis and just make my own thing off of it. That's the thing. They stopped him from using Games Workshop's stuff, their stuff, but they didn't stop him overall, because obviously he's going and doing his own thing with another, you know, game franchise. And that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with doing that, with games and that, because it's fun. But yeah, it's like... But yeah, Games Workshop basically dictates that they have to have a near... Too sleepy, okay. But yeah, Games Workshop dictates they have to have like a near complete control on anything that uses their IP. Basically, if it doesn't fit their vision of what they like and what they allow, they basically kibosh it instantly. It's like a flat out fuck off, no, we're not allowing this. They actually got into trouble. Games Workshop got into trouble when they went after people for using the word Space Marine. And they were told, especially like it was like there was an author who was using the word who wrote like a sci-fi. All right, later, mate. Who wrote like a sci-fi novel, and basically Games Workshop got pissy because they were using the word Space Marine. So basically, they tried to sorry, I used "and basically" too many times there. I'm sleepy myself. So yeah, what they tried to do was they tried to sue them because they're using the term Space Marine, and they got laughed out of court. They got told you can't copyright the word Space and Marine, and they also got told you can't copyright a lot of the other words that you're using for your miniatures. This is why we have stuff like Adeptus Astartes and Astra Militarum and stuff instead now, and they changed Dark Eldar to Drakari and Normal Eldar to Eldari. The reason that they changed all that stuff was because, well, they weren't allowed to really use it with full control over it. This is why anything to use Warhammer 40,000 or fantasy has to be under Games Workshop's complete, basically, control. They have very, very strict guidelines that you have to follow in order to use their stuff, basically. You basically have to follow like these incredibly strict guidelines to use that, to be able to use their stuff, especially these days. So it's like anything that they don't like or they feel that doesn't follow the law or doesn't show the game in a positive light, or doesn't show like their envisioning or ideology of the game, gets shut down instantly. It gets told to fuck off. It's why they don't like. It's why Games Workshop really don't like the YouTuber Gamza. They absolutely hate Gamza because he has an opinion on them that they really don't like, and he also facilitates makes his own STLs of stuff that is like theirs. But because obviously I say it's like theirs because it's very close to the point where you could get where he still can argue that it isn't theirs. Because you can't copyright making 3D printed parts. You could copyright the complete. If they were doing a complete 1-to-1 of your miniatures, then yes, you could copyright. You could turn around and hit them with a lawsuit. But the way Gamza's doing it is, it's not a complete 1-to-1. It's not a complete 1-to-1, so it's like... So he's able to get away with making 3D parts that are pretty similar. Not completely similar, but pretty similar to stuff that GW makes. Like, I think his latest stuff is like... It costs him like $7, like, or whoever's using his files. It costs you $7 to make and print out the parts for a lookalike. It's not a complete lookalike, but it is relatively close lookalike to a Lehman Russ for $7. When GW sell the Lehman Russ for $59, about I think it's £40 over here in the UK that they sell the Lehman Russ for. Shit, I died. I got terminated. Yeah, I'm gonna save the game and I'm honestly gonna take a break. I'm like extremely tired. I am. But yeah, let me finish off on this. Pretty much, unless GW has full control over the thing, they're not happy. Pretty much. And that's why they go off. That's why they don't like Gamza, and he's been hit with several cease and desists. Because he's been making stuff that is, you know, relatively close to what the GW one is, but like at an absolute fraction of the cost. And that's the thing. To make the miniatures for Warhammer, they are dirt cheap. They do not cost Games Workshop anything to make it. The plastic that they use in that is nothing. So, the fact with the advent of 3D printers and such being a thing, Games Workshop is desperately, at the moment, as a company, desperately trying to hold on to the whole, you can't do this, we make the best miniatures, we have the best quality details and miniatures. Yeah, but a lot of your miniature kits, especially your newer ones, especially your Space Marines, they are too fucking detailed. And I'm not the only one saying this, it's too much fucking detail to paint. It's like, I love the quality of the miniatures, but I hate the price, and I hate the fact that there are too many little intricate details to paint. I can't fucking do that. Even with contrast paints, it's like, with my Chaos Space Marines that I'm painting, that I build, the biggest issue I have is called the Chaos Trim Zone, and there's a reason that it's called the Chaos Trim Zone. It's basically there is so much fucking gold trim that you need to do, or whatever fucking gold trim that you're doing, but mainly gold, that you're doing for your Marines. You have like the shoulder plates and their body armor and everything. It's gold trim. Their guns have gold trim. The fucking backpacks have gold trim. The shoulder plates, their armor, the fucking dildos have gold fucking trim. It's a pain in the arse. You know? It's an absolute pain in the arse that you have to paint with so much gold on them. And it's always in the same places, and they get very boring after you paint after you've painted about like 5 of them. It gets very boring very quickly because it's so fucking time consuming. But yeah, I'm just using them as an example for it. I really love 40k in the miniatures, and yes, I am finishing up. I'm just saying my last little piece and then I'm finishing up. But it's like, I really love the miniatures, but I dislike the price tag, and as I said, the level of detail sometimes on some of them. It's too much for some of these miniatures. It's like you overkill the miniature with details, and it makes it incredibly difficult to paint, and it makes it very, very daunting for people to paint. You're supposed to be a hobby that is for everybody, that is into painting, building miniatures, painting miniatures, and playing the war game. Yet you're very much like, fuck you, we're going to make this as detailed as possible, and oh, we're going to charge you an arm and a leg for it, even though it costs us like 3 cents in fucking manufacturing fees to make the fucking miniature. It's like 3 cents in plastic to make the sprues, in most cases. Like, your characters that cost $22.50, like $22.50 or £25, like a single fucking miniature that costs that much because we think it's worth this much because it's really powerful in the game because they're a hero. Okay, they're a hero, but that costs you like $2. That at most that costs you like $2 in manufacturing materials, the sprues, the cardboard, the artwork on the box, and paying someone to actually do it. That's how much it costs you. Like, at most, $2. So the actual point I'm getting at is while I love the hobby, it's fucking expensive, so I'm looking at maybe going to another cheaper hobby, to miniatures. Like, I don't really need to buy much more for my Chaos Space Marine army. I really don't. I just need to have miniatures to paint. And it's like, for my Marines, I need a couple of tanks. A couple of transports. Ideally, I want one of everything. I want one of everything that exists for my army. That's all it is. Once I've got one of every unit, I can literally do what I want. Most games that you play at 2,000 points, you're not going to be able to take everything you want. Take everything you want anyway. 1,000 points, you're definitely not fucking taking anything you want. You're taking what fills out the points list, what can go for objectives and stuff like that. That's what you'll be going for. You won't be going for anything past that. But alright, I've spoken enough. I'm tired. I want to chill out. I want to hang out with friends. I want to chill out. I've streamed. I've streamed like 3 hours, 4 hours now, I'd say. And I'm gonna upload basically. When this one's up, the Spyro one will already be up. Okay, the VOD. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Have a great night, and I'll see you next week. Because I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to stream sometime next week. I haven't decided on a day. Don't know when. When I stream, I stream. Okay? See ya.